Welcome back, fiber friends, for another episode of Fleece Talk. Today we're going to be talking about the color of fleece in a multitude of ways, but before we get to that, I did want to touch on another sort of more controversial thing that you can do to test the quality of your fleece, or really just something that I think all hand spinners should do, but some hand spinners really don't like to do, is to really smell your fleece, like really smell it. If it smells yeasty or like an unhealthy animal, those of you who have had pets who have died from some diseases that sort of dragged on might understand what I mean by this. Personally, I think a lot of these fleeces tend to have other really clear indicators that they're not from super healthy sheep. Specifically, again, really easy breaks in the fleece, just a weak fleece in general. But just, use your own discretion here. Sheep do just have a natural smell, as does lanolin, but again, that's different than the smell that I'm talking about here. Okay, color of the fleece. Let's get back on track here. Canary staining. What is it and what isn't it? So as I've mentioned before, different sheep breeds have different amounts of lanolin, but most sheep breeds have some amount of lanolin on them. And after a certain period of time, that lanolin can oxidize and turn yellow. However, this is not what canary staining is, and when you wash the fleece, this yellow lanolin will disappear and you'll be left with a white fleece. Canary staining is usually a yellow band that is throughout almost the entire fleece usually, but it can be in patches sometimes, and again, this is going to be usually in the middle of the lock as opposed to the entire thing or at the very top or bottom, but again, this can depend. And canary staining, no matter how many times you wash it, is not going to come out because this is the yellowing of the wool that is caused by a parasitic infection in the sheep. Now, personally, I don't inherently mind a cream wool, but usually with canary staining comes a weakness in the wool as well, which is why generally hand spinners like to avoid it. If you like these tips, give me a follow, and happy fleece hunting, folks.